So, the East doesn't really have the star power of the West, but man, are there still some dogs in this conference. Today I'm going to be going over who I think is going to be in the top 5 in this conference. I'm going to be including the risk of injuries because it can make or break the season for teams. So let's get into it. So I got the Pacers on here, which might come in as a shock since they've just been to the finals, but they are missing Tyrese Halliburton and lost Miles Turner in the offseason. They might be a playing team. 6 seed might be possible. I know they get clowned on, mostly Joel Embiid and Paul George, because they just can't stay healthy. And them being healthy is a major contribution to them winning. Paul George has not been playing at the level they wish. Just too many what ifs with them. But the bright spots is that they have young stars in Tyrese Maxey, Jared McCain, and VJ Edgecombe. They have the potential to be a playoff team, but I think they'll be a playing team this season and get the 7th seed. I have the Hawks as my last honorable mention because honestly, I think they have the best chance of getting the 6th seed because Trae Young finally has a decent team around him again. The Hawks really locked in this offseason with the good young pieces around him like Ricochet, Dyson Daniels, and Jalen Johnson. Additions in Kristaps Porzingis and Nickeil Alexander-Walker. I have high hopes for them and believe they'll finally break the play-in purgatory they've been in these last couple years. Coming in at number 5 is the Detroit Pistons. They surprised everyone last season by going from the worst team in the East the season prior to making it to the 6th seed. Cade at this point will always keep the Pistons from going back to being the worst team in the league. It helps that the front office has drafted and acquired pieces around him to help them succeed. He has the athletic monster in Ausar Thompson, and he's a good defensive player. We don't talk about that time he was slipping and sliding though.
5 games, that's 5 per game. Here's a step back, Halliburton.
Let that go in.
But yeah, they have a tough defensive big in Isaiah Stewart and one that can score down low and get boards like Jalen Durant. A solid forward in Tobias Harris and guards like Caris LeVert and Jaden Ivey. They also picked up Duncan Robinson and he can be a solid contribution to the team with his shooting ability. So I think the Pistons can definitely make a leap up to the 5th seed, but just don't think they're strong enough just yet to get higher seeds than the rest on this list. Coming in at the 4th spot is the Boston Celtics. I know their squad was butchered this offseason with losses like Jrue Holiday, Kristaps Porzingis, and Al Horford. Also the unfortunate injury of Jason Tatum, who plans to play this season, but who knows when he'll be able to come back. They did gain Anthony Simons in the Jrue Holiday trade and signed Chris Boshar in the offseason. Sorry if I butchered that. They get a solid forward in Boshar and a great young scoring guard. Anthony could have his best season yet with the Celtics. The Celtics still have Jaylen Brown, Derek White, and Peyton Pritchard. All guards are sharpshooters and have the ability to take over a game when hot. Jaylen Brown's leadership abilities will be tested, but I think he can handle those responsibilities. The Celtics still remain a solid squad and never count them out, especially with that crazy ass coach they got. Like, what you mean if I'm gonna taste death, you're coming with me? That might be the craziest quote of the season, and the season just started. But yeah, that's why I got the Celtics coming in at the 4th seed. Coming in at number 3 is the Milwaukee Bucks. Honestly, a better squad than last year, and coming off a decent offseason, they had solid additions in Miles Turner and Cole Anthony. Cole Anthony is a decent scorer and can really evolve here in Milwaukee. Miles Turner is a big man who can block shots and can occasionally make threes. They have a solid point guard in Kevin Porter Jr. who can give out a solid 10 to 15 points on decent to good efficiency. And Kuzma's there. And as long as he can put up over 10 points on the bench, then the Bucks would have a strong second unit, especially with Bobby Portis and Cole Anthony. They still have some holes in their offense, but Giannis can make up for most of that. The Bucks could honestly get the 2nd seed, but the other teams ahead just have more chemistry and firepower to put the Bucks down. Coming in at number 2 is the New York Knicks. The Knicks seem to get better every season. They have the star duo in Jalen Brunson and Cat, Brunson is coming off a season where he averaged 26 points and 7 assists. He's one of the top guards in the league. Then you have a scoring big in Cat who can hit threes and rebound well, as well as having absolute dogs on defense like Josh Hart and OG. McCall is a good third option for scoring, and bringing in Jordan Clarkson could also bring more scoring to the table off the bench. They are absolutely a great team. I do look forward to seeing how Mike Brown will utilize the pieces on this team. I expect the Knicks to end the season as the second seed, but wouldn't be surprised if they made the first. And finally, at number 1, I have the Cleveland Cavaliers, with Donovan Mitchell leading the team where he can drop 30 any given night, a star point guard in Darius Garland who can score and give out assists. He just has to stay healthy, and the Cavs are championship contenders. They have such a talented backcourt, and their frontcourt just makes the team so much better. They have a big man, Jared Allen, who could go off for 20 any night and is a good shot blocker. The light shouldn't be too bright this season for him, I hope. The other shot blocker on this team is Evan Mobley, who can get 15 to 20 on any night and is a former Defensive Player of the Year. And the final piece of that front court is DeAndre Hunter, who is solid defensively and can provide scoring without hogging the ball too much. Their bench has solid pieces like Lonzo Ball, who can dish out the ball to anybody on the court and just has a great understanding of the game. The Cavs have disappointed in the past, but this year they have enough pieces on their bench and a great starting lineup to get the first seed again and are championship contenders. Alright, so that's the end of the video. Let me know what you guys think and who you think will end up on top at the end of the season. Remember to like and subscribe, and feel free to comment down below. I'll see y'all in the next video.